Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Thursday to you all. Today we are going to get into our game day savings challenges and we are starting this off with Saving Survivor as per usual. So last week Terry from It's Not Too Late Terry was eliminated. So now Team Nori is completely out of the running. We still have to play Trina at Happy's Puppies and Kittens, her challenge, but she'll be in week 30. So with that said, we are going to move on to week 27. We are playing Jenny at Simply Living Saves, her challenge. And guys, after this week, we're only going to have 7 more weeks to go. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a lucky 3. And this is a roll a d6 dice savings challenge. If you roll a 3, cross off a fish. The goal is to catch all the fish before running out of turns. Write all other numbers in the circles and you can save the total of what you roll. A certain amount for each roll or whatever fits your budget. If you don't catch all the fish, you are up for elimination. So let's catch these fish today, guys. Let me go ahead and grab a marker so that we can mark down our rolls, and let's go ahead and roll those 3s. Let's get started. All right, yay, right off the bat, we caught a fish, so we are doing good so far. 5, let's get another 3, please. 4, 6, a 3, yay, that's another fish. So we only need 1 more fish to catch. 2, 1, 3, yay, we caught all 3 fish and we still had 6 spots to go. So that is an absolute pass. Team Kim, once again, doing great. So listen, let me not talk too much stuff because I'm not doing really well in the battle with Lena at O and L, but we will take that as a win. So next week, like I said, we are going to move on to week 28, and that's going to be Chris from Chris Cross Budget, who is still in the running. Her, Kristen, and Victoria are still alive on Team Tracy. So let's go ahead and set this to the side, guys. We're going to count up how much money we're saving today, and it should be about $260, and then we'll figure out if we're saving 5 or 10 today. So we have 150, 170, 90, 210, 220, 30, 40, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. So 260. And I try to bring in some bigger bills today. Hopefully, I want to do too much condensing, but we'll see. I say that now and then I'll be like, hold on guys, I gotta make change. All right, so let's go ahead and roll our D2 dice, which is from Budgeting with Kim. You can find these in our Etsy shop along with a lot of other vinyl dice. This is so beautiful. Love the gold. We rolled a 2, so we're saving $10 today. All right, let's go ahead and open up our binder and let's see what we have for Saving Survivor. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll out just a tad. Okay. All right, guys, so we have 150, 60, 70, 85. 185 saved in this challenge so far. Let's make some change. So that's 170, 85. Okay, 185. All right, guys, we passed. I love that for us. So let's go ahead and move on to Pastry Wars from Sheila at Gen X Budgets. I'm just going to go ahead and get the money out for now. Let's go ahead and prop my binder up over here. All right. And guys, we're down to the nitty gritty with Saving Survivor. I'm not Saving Survivor with Pastry Wars. We don't have much left as far as hits. So we're just going to make this short and sweet. Where's my board? Oh, I done lost my board. Oh, here it is. It's at the end. Okay. So let's take a look at what we Sheila needs. She needs a 5 and a 5. So 5 and 5 to win. So let's just go ahead and go through her numbers. She had a 6 and a 6, a 6 and a 5. That was close. 3 and 4, 4 and 1, and 6 and 2. So those are all misses no matter what. So we're going to go ahead and save $5 in here. So let's see what we have saved in our Pastry War against Sheila at Gen X Budgets. We have 50, 70, 95, 100, 5, 7, 8, and 9. So $109. So let's go and put this back for a hundo. Okay, so $100. And now we have the 9. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and put that away. And we need to do our rolls for Sheila. And I think we have to hit her twice, if I remember correctly. So let's go ahead and get some dice out. We're going to use these 2. We're going to make the black on top and the yellow on side. And let's see what we can do. So 4 and 6. 6 and 3. 6 and 1. 2 more times. 2 and 6. I have a feeling I'm rolling a bunch of things I've already hit her with. And 1 and 3. All right, so after my video, I'll take a shot and send this over to you, Sheila. Bestie, I hope I hit you. That'd be nice. So, all right, let's go ahead and set Pastry Wars aside. And as soon as we're done with Pastry Wars, all Pastry Wars are done, we are going to move on to Firecracker Wars. And then Bestie Kim will join us again at that point in time. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some room for everything. We're going to go ahead and start off with our first challenge, which is Dumpster Dice from Joe at CBA Mom Saves. Let's see if I can scooch that over just a tad bit more. All right, so Dumpster Dice is a game where we roll 20 to 30 D6 dice. So let's see if we can get that many. I think we did 20 last week. There's that and that. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7. Let's grab some more. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so let's see how we play this again. So we start with 20 to 30 dice. We roll 1 dice at a time, and if the dice of the challenge is empty, mark off the number you rolled. If the number is colored and taken, that dice will go in the dumpster, and once all dice have been rolled, count the dice in a dumpster and save that amount. If you get all 1 through 6 numbers and no dice are in the dumpster, save $5. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We need a marker first, and I'm going to switch this over here. It'll be easier for me to do, I think, that way. So, because I'm right-handed and I need to mark things off. All right, let me grab a marker. Okay, so we are starting with this dice, and that's a 5, 4, 1, 1, that's a dumpster. 2. We'll see if we can play a couple rounds. This is double-sided. I didn't make it double-sided. That's dumpster. 5 is a dumpster. So whatever you roll again, that goes in the dumpster, and you're going to have to, well, I save $1 for that. So, okay, can we get a 3 or a 6, please? 2. 2. Lots of 2s. 1. 4. 6. There's our 6. And now all we need is a 3. 1. 4. 5. Chow. 3. There we go. All right, so we had 3 left over. We're not going to count those. Let's see how many's in a dumpster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So $12 for that round. Let's play one more time. All right, let's get all 20 dice together again. And let's go again. I want to get a different marker. You guys know I'm special. And not in a good way. 3. 4. Oh, please go over here. 5. This was a free savings challenge in Joe's Ko-Fi. 4, so that's a dumpster. 1. 4. 5, dumpster. 4, dumpster. All right, so we need a 2 or a 6. That's a 5. 5. 5. 3. I'm going to count that as a 5. All right, all dumpster. 1. 1. And 5, all dumpster. Ooh, we might run out of dice here. 2, there's our 2. Okay, so we'll set that to the side. 1, and now we need just a 6. And we got the 6 on the last one. Chow. Look at that. All right, so let's see how many's in a dumpster. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Woo! 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's see what we have in total for dumpster dice this week. And from last week, too. I'm just going to count it all up together. 10, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, and 1. So 41. All right, so we need 2 20s and $41 saved so far, and we played 4 times. Wow, this is going to save us a lot of money because, like I said, did make these double-sided. So we aren't going to pull this until both sides are complete. Thank you, Joe. That's a fun savings game. I love the concept of it. Next up, we're going to play Dying for Summer from Christelle at Divine Savings Co. And I am dying right now because it is hot in here. I am up in my bedroom and it gets a little spicy up here. Let's put some of these dice back that I don't need. Sorry for the noise, guys. Just need to get rid of some of these. I just want to keep that one and the rest we'll put back. Okay, so Dying for Summer. Let's make sure you can see everything. Let's put this back to where it was. Okay, so this is roll the dice and move through the board, save the corresponding amount. So we're going to use our little doggy from Megan at Raggrow Budgets. That's going to be our game piece. So let's go ahead and roll a d6. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's 4. All right, and we'll grab $4. Let's make it through once at least. We don't have many spots left. Let's put 1 back and grab a 5. All right, go to roll again. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $2. And I don't have 8 over here, so we'll just grab 2. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's a 1. Okay, let's go back through one more time. I just wrote on my dice tower. 1, that's 4. Well, we'll go until we're comfortable. We're done going. Let's go one more time and see what we get. And 3. 1, 2, 3, and that's 3. Okay, let's stop there. We can always come back, but I don't want to run through our money and then we don't have anything for all the other savings challenges. So what was that last one we just rolled? I think it was a 4. So let's put 1 back and grab a 5. And so far in this challenge, we have 50, 75, 85, 91. So let's put this back for 20. Yay! So $91. And we are getting close to being done on this. We'll see what else we can put into here later on if there's money left over. I did take a peek at my catch-all. It only needs $10 and we'll be done with that. So I'm going to at least try to leave 10 for that so we can finish that up and move on to a different catch-all next week. Okay, next up is 3 Strikes from Sarah Saves 07. This did me so dirty last week. Let's see how we do this week. All right, we got a 1, a 4, a 2. Then we need a 3, 5, or 6. A 3, a 1, so that's first strike. A 1, that's the second strike, and a 4, that's our third strike. All right, $11 coming into this. And this game is so fun. I so want to play again. Let's go again, guys. I think we have a good bit left. Yeah, we have 120. Woo! No, we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. I want to go again, but we'll wait. So we have 35, 6, and 7 saved in that so far. And I will leave this to the side so I can easily grab it if we come back. All right, let's move on to Shut the Box, because you know this can be really mean to me as well. And this is from Megan at Raggrow Budgets. Duh, like I love her stuff. Apparently last week I missed a spot where I could have crossed off the 1 and the 2, and I wasn't paying attention. So let's go ahead and grab another D6 dice. Let's use this one. Let's use both of these. These are pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll. All right, rolling 11 at first. So let's do the 9 and the 2. And that is a 10. Ooh, we are getting good numbers. So let's do the 7 and a 3. All right, let's get that 8 off the board. That's a 5. That's another 10. So 6 and 4. So we need an 8, a 9, or 8 or 9. That's a 7. Okay, courtesy roll. And that's a 9. Oh, we shut the box. Shut the front door. Yep, that's a 9. Okay, yay. So let's roll our D6 and see what we're going to save for that. And we're saving $4. So shut the box. And we're saving $4. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. We don't have a 1, so we'll grab 4. And, ooh, let's play again. Let's play again. Let's play again. That was good. All right, so I'm going to take that as a 9. I'm not cheating. It's just, it didn't seat all the way down. All right, so that is 11. This likes to roll 11s. 6. 8. So 7 and 1. All right, so we have 5, 4, 2. Let's drop down to 1. There's a 4. That's a 3. It's a courtesy roll. That's a 3. Okay, so we are out at 7. So not too bad this week. Let's put these 3 back. Grab a 10. And we have 25, oh, whoops, 35, $36 in Shut the Box. Is that right? 21, 25, and 11 is 36. Okay, perfect. I had to make sure my math was mathing. All right, love how that worked out this week. All right, moving on to another game from Megan at Rack Budgets. We are finishing up her travel through Spain. We are now traveling from Barcelona to Bilbao. And let's see how much that trip is going to cost us. All right, so let me grab my marker again. We have 1, 2, and 3 is 5, 6, and then we're going to do this last leg. 7, 8, and 9. So that's $9. Let's grab that now before I forget. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we're going to do our color dot dice to see what we're saving for our key over here. And we rolled an orange, which is $6. Yeah. All right, so just to get the Bilbao, it cost us $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, and $15. All right, so now that we're here at Bilbao, let's find out what we're doing here. During your visit to this industrial city, you stop for a taste of the rich culinary scene. Roll a D3 to see which order you reach first. Yeah. I think we're going to do $1 per roll. We're not going to do the face amount because we already saved a good bit. So let's go do our D3. And I'm going to slide this to the side real quick. And let's see what we're doing. All right, so we have a 2 for seafood. I love seafood. Absolutely love it. 2, okay. I must really want seafood. 3, now we have the pastries. I can take some Spanish pastries. 1, now we have the tapas. 2 for seafood. Okay, I think seafood might take it. And 3 for pastries. Pastries said, hold up, wait a minute. 3 for pastries again. Okay, so it's neck and neck between seafood and pastries. Oh, tapas said, wait a minute, child. Don't count me out. 3 pastries. So pastries 1. So we rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. So we'll save $9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So our trip to Bilbao saved us 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $24. Megan is helping us save all kinds of money. So that was 24. And we have our other trips that we finished. We failed on our trip to Seville, but we saved $12. I don't know why I put 4, probably because of right here. Oh, we saved $14 on our trip to Sevilla. Granada saved us 21. Valencia saved us 15. And then our trip to Madrid saved us 21. And Barcelona saved 16. So what I'm going to do is unstuff this because this is a finish challenge. And let's quickly see what we saved in our travel through Spain challenge. Now, I know I told you guys before that her nephew is in Spain right now, and this was a savings challenge that she had made, and all the proceeds went to his cause to go to Spain. So that was a beautiful sentiment from Auntie to do for her nephew. So let's go ahead and see what we saved in total. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 110, and 111 for our travel through Spain. So the only thing that we have left to do is to take our passport and mark off our spot for Bilbao. We completed our travels through Spain. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and set this to the side. And let's go ahead and clip this up. Let's use a bigger clip than a regular paper clip so it doesn't stretch out my paper clip. And that's another savings challenge that will count towards our end of the month savings. All right, that's exciting. So we'll have a new game for Megan next week. And we're probably going to do her umbrella savings challenge. So with that said, Bestie, help me with this duck hunt. And this is this is really silly how I did this before. So I am going to take the money out. I want to do this right. So I only saved $10 before. Let's take this out, put this in our savings. Okay, because we're going to resave with that $10. You have to stop at each point and do what it says. So let's start this off by rolling our D3, and that's $3. Okay. Now we're going to go to the next stop, which is a D4. I really don't like this D4 that came with this set, but we're going to use it. It's kind of silly how it lands. So it landed on 3, so that's $6. Let's put these two back for a 5. Now we're going to roll a D6, and if we're odd, we miss. If it's even, we hit. So we want to hit so we can move on. So we need an even. And we rolled a D3. I mean, we rolled a 3, so we miss. Miss, did you close your eyes for that one? Save $3 and go back to start. And that's how they get you. So that is going to be $9 in total. Let's make some change out of a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we should have $9 now. Okay. So now we start over. And this is how you start really adding up the money. It makes sense now. D3 for 2. Let's see if we can get past this. D4, we save in 4. So let's see if we can make some change. We'll put 6 back, grab a 10. All right, let's try that D6 again. We need an even. We rolled a D3 again. So I'm going to be done for now. 1, 2, 3. We're going to be starting at start again next week. And this is how it takes forever to get through this game. But we are going to play it all the way through and just see what it saves us. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, $18 already in this challenge. So I'm glad I put that 10 back because that helped. Here's directions right here, y'all. There's something wrong with me because last week I skipped this challenge because I didn't know how to play it. And there's directions right here, Pam. Oh my gosh. Something seriously wrong with me. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. We are going to do, let me take traveling through Spain out because I need to change that dashboard to our next new game. We're going to do bingo. Let's go ahead and grab our board. And we have our chips right here. And this is from Fairy Rose Cottage. All right, so we are going to roll our dice and see what type of bingo we make this week. All right. Okay, so let's roll our D6. And we have a 4. That's our free space. So we'll go right here. A 4, another 4. So I guess it doesn't matter where I put it. Let's just put it here. Oh my gosh, all these 4s. 1. I should have put it there. I'm changing, put it in here. All right, 3. Let's go right here. This dice really likes 3s. 3, 2, right here. Now all we need is a 6. 1. Let's go right here. 3. Let's go right here. All right, I need more chips, which I should have some close somewhere. Okay, got more chips. 4. Let's go here. 1. We'll go here. 4. We're out of 4s. 1. 3. I don't know how we're not out of 3s. 2. Let's go here. 2. All right, 5 or 6. Come on. All right, I'm counting as a 5, guys. There's a 5. So there's our bingo. We have it on a diagonal right here. So let's go ahead and move everything else out of the way so I can see what we're saving. All right, so we have 1 and 2, which is $3 plus our free space, plus 5 is going to be 8, plus 2 is 10. So we're saving $10 for that round. Now, y'all know I want to go again, right? But should I? Probably not. What do we have left? I don't think we have much left to get through. Oh, we have Lindsay's challenge to get through, but we still have $100 left. So let's go one more time. Let's choose a different D6. 2, 5. Oops. 2. And now we need a 1. 6. All right, let's do this 6. 5. Let's do this 5. 3. We'll do that 3. 5. Right here. 2. We'll go right here. No, I want us to change it. I want to do right here. 4. All right, now we need a 1. 3. Of course we got a 3. 5. Up here in the corner. 6. Right here. Yeah. 5. I think we're out of 5s. We are out of 5s. Okay, come on. Give me something I need. A 1. That's a 3. Okay, we got our bingo. All right, so this is going to save a lot. I can see it now. So that's 11 plus 4 is 15 plus 5 is 20 plus 3 is $23 in that round. This is why you got to be careful about wanting to go again. So 23, 20, 1, 2, and 3. So let's see. I'm sure we can condense down. 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 56. Let's do that and that for 56. Okay, well, at least we got rid of one of our 50s. That's a lot for bingo already. And I think we're just going to play until we're tired of playing it. And then we can always bring it in later. I did laminate it so that I thought about just using a marker there. But then I was like, we'll have bingo chips, so I might as well use those. And I don't have to worry about cleaning it off. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our next big savings challenge. And it's from Kimmy at Bayesian Girl Budgets. And she is Kimmy's Budget on Etsy. I love this savings challenge. Like I said, I saw Budgeting with Ginger plan with this, and I was like, yeah, hook me up. I gotta buy that. Okay, so what are we working with this week? We are going to do our D12 and our D10. Let me bring my light in a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. Shouldn't be much of a glare going on with some of these challenges. So we have a D12 and a D10, and let's see what we're saving this week. I have a feeling this is going to be quite spicy. All right, so we rolled a 4 and a 7. Okay, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So that's 11. Let me grab my pen. So 11. Okay, so let's grab 11 for that. Let's go one more time to add 2 odd numbers. So let's do our D6 and we'll roll until we get 2 odds. So that's 1. That's a 6. And 3. So we're saving $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so let's see what we have in total for Duck and Move. We have a lot because this is going to save a lot. Let's mark this off. And we saved $4 for that. Okay, so we have 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. All right, 118 in that savings challenge. And look at this, guys. We have all this to go yet. So fun. Big saver. Super excited to see what that saves us as well. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our next game. And it's from Money Tree Savings. Oh, no, it's not. I almost skipped one. We are starting a brand new game from Miss Lena at O&L here. I have so many of our challenges, and I wanted to start incorporate them into my savings days. So let's go ahead and get started with Tilly. Tilly the dinosaur, and we're trying to gather all the strawberries before she eats too many and gets a tummy ache. So Tilly the dinosaur baby loves strawberries. Can you gather all the strawberries before she eats too many and gets a tummy ache? So we have this eaten one equals 3 and the whole one equals 3. Begin at this on the board, the basket. Roll the dice and save the amount you land on. If you land on a full strawberry, color in one of the color and saves. If you land on one that has a bite taken out of it, right here, or right here and right here, I'm sorry. You mark through the strawberry in the middle of the board. The game is over when you have either color in all of the color and saves or the ones that have been bitten are marked through, signifying that Tilly has a stomach ache and you have to take her home to rest. Good luck. So we might be at this for a while, and that's fine. I need to find Tilly herself. My bag of icons. Let me see if I can find them. Okay, so I have Tilly. This is what she looks like, and everything glows in the dark, even though we're not using it as a glow in the dark right now. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to roll a D6, and of course 3. 1, 2, 3, and that's a 1. Let's go ahead. Do we mark through this? Child, I just read the direction. I forgot already. I don't think we marked through these. It doesn't say to, so I'm not going to. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll stop once I feel uncomfortable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we definitely get to mark through one of those, and we save $3 for that. Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. So let's do some change here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2. Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another 2. 1. Okay, she's eating another one, and we're saving 3 for that. So let's make some change again. 3, 4, 5. So that we put all this back for a 10, and then grab 3. All right, we're gonna go one more time, and that's 1. So that's a whole strawberry. We are automatically going to color one of these in and save $3, and then we'll be done for this round. So this is from Lena and O and L here. All of her challenges, you don't have to get them in glow in the dark, but I do like to have the ability to do the glow in the dark savings if I want to. It's just a lot of times I am doing my challenges during the day, so me fighting the sun is it doesn't make any sense to do that. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Sorry, I'm so zoomed in. I will fix that here in a second. So $16 saved in that challenge so far. And her Etsy can be, you can get to her Etsy from her description box. I'll make sure that her YouTube channel is linked below. All right, let's go ahead and put that away. We'll set Tilly off to the side, and let's zoom back out. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started on our next challenge, which is going to be Game Over from Money Tree Savings. All right, so let's go ahead and play a couple rounds of this. So for each game, you're going to encounter a ghost fruit or a power pellet. Roll a d6 to determine the outcome, then roll the indicated die and save. Okay, let's go and get started for game 1 up here. This is a spicier one down here. We'll do 1 of each. All right, so let's grab a green. All right, so 6. So that's even. You outran Clyde. We're going to roll a d3. And we're saving $2. Okay, so game 1, we saved $2. Let's come down here to this game 1. Let's roll our d6. Ooh, got stuck up in there. 2. So that's another even. You outran Clyde. Roll your d6. Oops. And we're saving 1. So we only got to save $3 in here today. I don't want to continue to do anymore because we're going to run through this. It's only going to take us 6 weeks to get through this. So let's just stop there. It's okay. We'll take it. All right, next up is this big bundle from Lindsay at Bookish Mama Budgets. It's her Wild Summer bundle. So let's go ahead and grab that and see what we can do with this today. So, all right, so we have the Splish Splash savings. Let's roll a d3 and see how many we're doing. And we are doing 3 today. That's what we've been getting. So we're going to put $9 into here. 1, 2, and 3. These are $3 a piece. Let's get our money out and see if we have a 1. We do, and put that back for a 10. Okay, let's move on to our next game board, and it is Monkey's Popsicle Poolside Perch. Roll a 3. Drip drop. Monkey's Popsicle starts to melt. Save an extra $1. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's roll a d4. My funky d4. All right, we rolled a 4, so that first popsicle is going to be $4. Let's get a fun color. Okay, so that is a 4. Let's put $1 back and grab a 5. Oh, we don't even have a 5 to grab. So let's break this 50. 2 20s, 2 5s, 10 1s. So it's 40. Oh, no, that's 50. Duh. Should have probably broke it down for a 10, but we'll see if we need it. Okay, so that is 5. And why did I do that? Was I supposed to say 5? No, I was supposed to say 4. All right. I was supposed to say 4. What did I do that for? I feel like I screwed this up somehow already. All right, let's put this 4 over here. Put this 5 back. I don't know what I was thinking. I had $4 and ones over there. I'll have to catch it on editing, and if I really did something wrong, I will fix it off camera. Okay, let's go and go again. All right, we rolled a 2. So our next popsicle is going to be $2. And we're going to stop there for today. We only have 2 more popsicles to do, so we'll finish up this game board next week. All right, $6 coming into here today. All right, so let's see. What do we have? Let's do, we'll put 3 back and grab a 5. All right, so we have, we're not going to add that up to the end. We'll save that to the end. All right, coconut cool down race. Let's continue to roll our D4 and see who's next on the board. We have 2. Oh, 2 1. I just rolled a 2. So 2 is our first place winner. Let's mark that first. And that looks like a lion. So let's save $2 for that. So this is a completed challenge. Let's go ahead and move on to our next game board, Lions Deep End Dive. And we're going to roll our D6 and see what we're doing. So we rolled a 1. Roll 1, 2, or 3 is a shallow dive, save $2, and color in a pair of goggles. So we saved our 2, and we're coloring in our goggles. All right, let's do it one more time. We rolled a 5. Roll a 4 or 5, that's a perfect dive, save $4, and color in a pair of goggles. So let's see, do we have 6 over here? Do we have 16? We do. Let's put that back. Grab a 20. All right, and then let's color in our next pair of goggles. All right, yay. We are almost halfway done with that challenge, but let's move on to the next one. Pool rules. Oop, you broke a pool rule. So let's roll our D6 and see what we're doing. We rolled a 3, which let's see. Roll a 3. Okay, roll a 3. Snack plundering. You tried to steal a bite of pineapple right out of the lounging cheetah's mouth. He has claws, you know. Roll a D6. And we are saving 6. All right, so we'll stop there on that one. This is going to save a ton of money. Little by little. We're not even like putting a lot into each, but there's so many challenges it's going to add up. Okay, Crocodile Pizza Party. Let's use our little dog again, and let's roll our D6 dice. Let me guess, a 3, of course. 1, 2, 3. That's a D6, and we're saving 1. Okay, let's see. Let's put 4 back. Grab a 5. Okay, and then put these 2 5s back. Grab this 10. All right, let's move on. 1. That's $2. And let's go again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the pizza, and that's $3 a slice. So let's stop there. Do we have 3? We do not. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm going to break one of these 20s. So 10, 15, nope, that's another 10. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we owe $3 over here. And let's put the rest over here. Okay, so let's see what we have to do left. And that's the giraffe sweet sprinkles. We're doing 2 sprinkles. All right, let's do that one and that one. And let's go one more time. 4. Okay, I like that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So $4 more, and then we're gonna go ahead and condense this all down once we figure out how much we've saved. Okay, so far in Lindsay's Wild Summer Savings, we have 150, 70, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, and 3. 193. That is a lot of cash. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We'll take our last 20. And that's our 193. Woo! Wow, summer is saving us some money. We're definitely going to surpass 200 in that one. How far past 200, I'm not sure, but we will wait and see. Okay, this is a savings challenge that I made in order for, it was a collab that was hosted by Jamie at Charmer Budgets. We all came together to make some challenges so that Aisha from Aisha and Budgets could sell these challenges in her Ko-Fi shop, and she can use the proceeds while she is fighting breast cancer. So please say prayers for our sister Aisha and go and check out some of these challenges, because like I said, all the proceeds will go to her to fund her needs during this time. So we're going to go ahead and do a scratch and save, and that's an 8. I'm going to go ahead and set $10 aside already for a catch-all. All right, let's set 10 aside for the catch-all. Set it to the back. We need $8 for here. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's go ahead and finish this row out with a D3. Let's see how far we can get. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So that is 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, and 7. And we have 10, 15, 16, 17, $18 left. So let's go ahead and put it into our next challenge, which is our last one before our catch-all. Oh no, this is our last one. Okay, well, let's just stay here. Let's do this last scratcher, and that's 3. All right, let's clean that up. Kimmy at Kimmy's Corner also has one she's selling in her Ko-Fi shop that is helping Aisha raise money for her needs. So let's see, we have $15 left. Let's just go ahead and mark off 15 in these. So we have 4, 7, 10, 12, 14, and 15. Okay, so we put quite a bit into here today, but that's okay. I will be bringing another challenge in that is from her shop so that you can see what else is available. We'll have $3 to finish this up next week. So all in all, for this savings challenge, we have saved, let me get all the money together, 50, 60, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So $86. 50, and we'll grab a 20. So 70, 85, and 6. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and do our catch-all now, which is from Debt Free Charts. There's our beautiful rainbow tree. We're going to go ahead and color in these last 10 leaves, and we should have saved $100. So I'll be right back. We are back, so let's go ahead and count this up. Make sure that we did indeed save $100. 50, 70, 90, and 100. Awesome. So we are going to go ahead and check this off. We finished this challenge. So I will be bringing in another catch-all next week for any remaining money that we have left over. But we will be able to count this towards the end of the month. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold this up. So we also finished our traveling through Spain. That was $110 for that challenge. So we are doing quite well for the month already. But, this binder usually does save us quite a bit of cash throughout the month because we do come in with a lot and we finish big challenges. Things that may have taken us a couple months, but when they finish, they save a lot of cash. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me here on Thursday for Game Day Savings. We have another a challenge for Saving Survivor. So I will see you in tomorrow's video where we are going to do Stroll Through the Lavender and our new collab savings. And then Saturday, we'll get back into our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges, pretty much starting fresh for the month and the quarter. So we're just going to go ahead and keep plugging away at that. We won't be unstuffing any of those quarterly challenges till the end of September. And then, of course, our end of the month we'll do at the end of July. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for joining me. If you aren't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. And let me know that you are a new subby in the comments below so that I can welcome you into the family. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.